that 700,000, I can very well go out and buy 2 of these and double my numbers. So we talking going from 15,000 to 31,000, you know, with this one event. You are racking up thousands of dollars per hour, per day. So again, it would surpass with a little 120,000 that you will make at a max with this $700,000 building. So stop doing the BRRRR method and then trying to get into the water sports rental industry when you should in fact be getting into the water sports industry first and then going back to real estate industry and doing the BRRRR method. All right. Or this apartment building, which comes with 4 different units, it's 2 bedrooms. It'll cost me $7,750. Why would I do that when I can take that same $700,000, go out and purchase myself 2 50-passenger boats?
Now it's Rolls Royces, a lot of horses, ain't no catching up. We know niggas broken, niggas hating, but they ain't a threat to us.
Hey, good evening and welcome back to another episode with the one and only Boat Goat. Listen, I'm going to jump right into it because I'm excited about this episode. Over the last 2 weeks, I've been doing comparison between the real estate industry and the water sports rental industry. All right, now as you all know, and if you don't know, I just recently purchased my first multi-passenger boat, and I just see that revenue a little different than I did with my smaller boats. And so today, I just wanted to break down the reason why I'm telling you to stop doing the BRRRR method and then trying to get into the water sports rental industry when you should in fact be getting into the water sports industry first and then going back to the real estate industry and doing the BRRRR method. All right, now for those of you that don't know what the BRRRR method is, that is when you're buying a property, you're rehabbing it, you're renting out, and then you're refinancing it, and then you're repeating the cycle. Now, the reason why that I'm saying stop doing that is simply because of this, right? Now, I've just recently been looking at a deal here in DC, all right? This unit, or this apartment building, which comes with 4 different units, it's 2 bedrooms. All right, it'll cost me $700,000. Ladies and gentlemen, why would I pay $700 to only make, I think they put here, $7,750, I'm sorry, $7,750. Why would I do that when I can take that same $700,000, go out and purchase myself 2 50-passenger boats? Now, this one here is brand new from A&M. They're down in Florida. This one costs about $450,000. But again, we're doing the comparison and we're trying to figure out where do we receive more ROI. All right. Now, I know a lot of you like, well, with real estate, you know, we have an asset. We have something that's guaranteed. It's all year round. Da 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 da. All right. I want you to listen to me with an open mind when I'm breaking this down, when I'm talking to you about this, because the same issues that you have with real estate, you know, your hot water heater don't went out. A fire, I mean, there's so many different things, right? We got insurance, all right? And for those things that that insurance doesn't cover, we got to come out of pocket. Well, when it comes to the boat, it's the same thing. However, with that being said, we don't have too much to worry about when it comes to a huge boat like this because it's a huge pontoon. So we're talking maybe the engine's going to go out, maybe a little electrical wire, something small, nothing huge, all right? So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I wanted to break down the numbers, all right? Because we love numbers, at least I do. I just want to break it down to you so you understand. So let's go back to the $700,000 building. All right. So they're asking for $700,000. They say it's been appraised for $853,000. The gross rent is $7,750, which is $93,000 a year. Right. Now, if you're doing a BRRRR method, they're saying that you can get anywhere between $1,650 to $2,600 a month. All right. That's cool, fine, and dandy. But again, we talking about numbers. We trying to figure out what makes sense. So when we take the same thing and we go over to, again, the passenger boat, we're talking 49 passengers. We're talking $450,000. All right, so we can almost buy 2 brand new passenger boats for the same amount that we will pay for the building. All right, now, just follow me here. I try not to confuse you all and put it all up at once, but it was just going to be too much clicking back and forth. If I didn't do it this way. But again, our purchase price is $449,000 for this 49 passenger boat. All right. Now, I want to do a comparison again between real estate and the boat industry. So I use a down payment the same way you would use with your house if you don't have a VA loan. All right. So we're talking 20% down, which would be $90,000. All right. At 6.49, because right now, you know, mortgage rates are around, 6-7%. All right. It's $2,700, all right? And remember, with a boat, listen to me clear, with a boat, they will take it all the way up to 240 months, which means you got 20 years. And some can go even further depending on the amount of the vessel. All right. So if we just do this one play that I've been doing over the last 3-4 years, which is every single Friday, I do an event that's called R&B Water Vibes. All right. So for the last 2 weeks, I've been using this exact formula. All right. Not quite 49 passengers because my boat isn't a 50 passenger boat. We could put 45, but during our parties, we're putting about 30. So it's about 15 and 15 instead of 49 passengers. All right. So 30 total. Now with this boat right here, if we do the same thing that I'm doing on my boat, we're talking $60 at 49 people. That's $29.40 right there. Now, if we do this just once a week, like I've been doing for the last 4 years, that would generate me $11,700 I don't know why I keep doing that. $11,760 per month. Now, if I sold all 49 tickets at $100, which is my VIP, that would be $4,900. Now, if we do that once a week, that would generate me $19,600. All right. Now, for the way that I break it down, again, it's a 49 passenger. We're going to put 24 tickets at the 60 and 25 tickets at the VIP. All right. So general admission, we'll be making $1,440. For VIP, we'll be making $2,500 with a total of $3,940. All right. Now, if we do that very same $3,940 once a week, we're still generating $15,760 within a month. Again, let's go back to this apartment building. This apartment building says that it would generate me at the most $2,600 a month. All right. So if we come back over here and we do that, we do $2,600 for the month. That's only $10,400. And remember, y'all, that was gross. All right. Then these numbers over here are gross as well, but I'm still beating you by $5,000 over here with that apartment building at your max, which is $2,600. Looking at the comps. All right. So again, ladies and gentlemen, I would go into the water sports rental industry well before I go into the real estate industry and doing the BRRRR method. All right. You're going to make more money. And this is just one play, y'all. Now, if I just go, this is definitely wasn't in a plan here, but I'm going to do it just so you can see. I'm not just making numbers up. So we just go to my website right now, SMBJS Rental, MBJSrental.com. All right. So we go to my website and we book now. As you can see, that floating lounge is at a minimum $2,200. Okay. So we talking, you can do the same thing that you're doing on land with real estate in the boat world and make way more money. All right. Now, again, I know a lot of you probably thinking, Washad, this is not something that you can do all year long. That's fine and dandy. We still are cashing out with this one event. Again, I haven't even gone into the other different ways that we make money. So you're talking, you having a full bar. You're talking, when we do brunches, we have food that we're selling. We have hookah that we're selling. We have, again, multiple events. This is the R&B event that we're doing, but we got the football event. We have movie night. We have ladies night. We have fellas night. We have all these different events. So you are racking up thousands of dollars per hour, per day. So again, it would surpass with a little 120,000 that you will make at a max with this $700,000 building. So again, with that 700,000, I can very well go out and buy 2 of these and double my numbers. So we talking going from 15,000 to 31,000, with this one event. So again, ladies and gentlemen, again, I just wanted to take a couple of minutes to break down and compare why I say, instead of going into real estate first, get into the boat game first, find a great market where you can just run these different plays, run the bag up, and then get into real estate. Use that cash flow that you have coming from the boat to then go invest into your real estate. All right, now if you're a developer or you selling properties, then all right, you probably can make a little bit more money. But I've been doing real estate for about 10 years now, and again, numbers just ain't comparing. You're not gonna find too many great deals where you popping off, 6 figures each sale. So just consider it. Think about it. Remember, if you're interested in learning more, if you're interested in actually implementing this exact play, All you have to do is fill out the application below. And I always wait until the end of the episode where I should be doing it in the beginning or in the middle. But if you haven't done so already, please like, subscribe, and comment. Tell your friends about me and let me know what you think about this breakdown. All my real estate people, please don't come at my neck. I'm just breaking down my experience. Again, I've been in both, but I hope to see you on the next episode. Peace.